Holy cow. Takes a while to load. Okay, we are live. Alright, so I'm just gonna do some minor fib pulls here. I don't know what's going on with my computer, but we'll update the Ethereum chart. Looks like we got a bounce from the 786 and a daily. Let's see here. Naked session point of control. Went through that. Kind of looking for a bounce off of this daily open right now. Nice confluence with a golden pocket. Plus it'll retest a kind of a buying tail at 28,900. Yeah, kind of. So, yeah, TA in the morning. So we got a naked session point of control at 30,125. So I'll make this blue. That's kind of coming in with nice confluence of a 786 plus the previous week point of control, so pretty good resistance. Probably a lot of liquidity there. Let me see here. I'm just gonna combine. Merge this, merge. So yeah, the weak point of control too. Very nicely so far. And then of course, just down here, I wouldn't really like count these in as much, but this 28,500 level is still something to take note of. Let me actually update this to a naked session point of control. And so, again, we have single prints, kind of going back to my single print chart here. We have this row of 12 single prints pretty much. So really starting at 29,450, and then they're kind of ending at 29,750. I have these marked on my chart. I do expect local resistance at this 29,750 as we just kind of force a fib in here. And we're getting nice confluence with a 0.5 fib. You can scalp trade them alone, the naked session point of controls. especially when they are of good significance. Like this guy right here. This is coming in nicely with a, hold on, I'm on the Ethereum chart. It's coming in nicely with a weak point of control. So typically you want to have point of controls kind of matching. And again, point of controls are kind of your friend in a way because there's a lot of trading activity going on there. So yeah, this would be a nice scalp if we do break above this. So just kind of drawing on my chart. Again, scalp idea number 1. If we break through that, scalp idea number 2. So this is like 2 scalps I would take today. In fact, let me create an alert for that. I like to have local alerts and then those kind of swing trade alerts going off. I just kind of organize them because I notice I mess with the local alerts a lot. They're more frequent. And then I have like my swing trade alerts in a separate folder. And swing trade alerts are just like on the 4-hour pretty much. So I have alerts set right here for this kind of golden pocket in -236. I really like this level a lot. I expect us to kind of come down here possibly this week. Just looking at XO charts. Let me see here. I'll go to 4-hour, see what's going on. Turn on open interest. So yeah, we just been kind of going sideways with open interest kind of increasing. As we've been kind of coming down here, open interest has been kind of going down, so I do expect us to kind of just slowly grind down towards that golden pocket and naked session point of control, and then grab the liquidity from here. Usually I don't trade naked session naked session point of controls that are older than a week old or 7 days. But again, it's kind of on the verge. But the reason I've kind of put it there is just more confluence of a level to really be looking at. And right now we're just kind of on low volume right now. Actually, a lot of shorts though. Or let me see here. A lot of shorts that got closed right here. But mainly just, we've been kind of trading low volume for a little bit. I'll go to the 15-minute chart. Yeah, open interest dropped down dramatically. Whenever you have open interest dropping down like this, it lets you know that a lot of people got stopped out. As you can see right here, large decrease of net shorts. And open interest coming down, so a lot of people just getting stopped out. And again, when people get stopped out, you need a buyer for it, and so it just creates a quick move up, and then really just creates unnecessarily volume, and then we just kind of drop down from there. So yeah. Be interesting if we come down here on stream. I marked out the daily open too. So it could be a possibility that maybe the New York session opens and we just kind of drop down here and then get good volume up. Again, when you're looking for bounces off the daily open, when it's acting as support, you want to see good volume. And again, my go-to has been kind of the 5-minute chart. Then I've been using this volume chart too. Volume chart is pretty interesting. Usually you look for smaller candles in a volume chart, And then on here on my footprint bar stats, I look for a low trade count because that typically means a larger player was buying. And then of course you look for the time. So this is my second row in the footprint bar chart, and you want to see time be very short. So it creates a quick candle. And remember, I'm just looking at volume. My go-to has been volume 10 million and at a tick size of 50. But yeah. So yeah, we're just kind of grinding down. We'll go to Solana. What is this? Is this a daily level? I think this is a daily level. I just forgot to mark it out. Let's see here. Yeah, it is a daily level. Okay. Good confluence with the 76 down here. I'll do some negative. See if we're getting anything lining up with that. Doesn't really look like it right now. It's not really appropriate to use negative fibs. Usually you want to use negative fibs when we're doing this, kind of making all-time lows. And so these negative fibs are pretty important, especially in altcoins. And Solana, I'm still kind of trading as an altcoin. So at 51. Usually I don't really mark out single prints on really a lower cap altcoin, but I will do it on Solana right now. Bunch of trapped alongs up here. Oh yeah, it's just a bunch of people closing out. Maybe we'll test this monthly again. It's been a huge support resistance flip. You can see just going back. Right here, it was resistance, resistance flipped into support, 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 kind of support, almost coming down, and then maybe we'll tap it again. We'll see how that plays out though. I'll update this. So yeah, we're just kind of coming down on lower volume right now. I'm surprised more people aren't in the chat. Yeah, I forgot to edit my my description thing. Oh well. But anyways, I'm just doing some fib time here. So we could possibly get a move today or tomorrow, 25th of May, just a 12618. It's been pretty well respected. Right here we got a move up. Right here we kind of got a huge move down. So we could have possibly a pullback and then just kind of start pumping up from there. Then maybe a minor pullback in middle of June. End of July, kind of start pumping until July. Minor pullback in August. Pump up to September. September is usually bearish. And then large move possibly in October. But yeah, these are important dates. Big YouTubers keep trying to revive Luna. I don't know, man. I'm not throwing any money on Luna right now. I'm surprised there's really a community left in Luna. But we could possibly see a pump up. Let's go into the daily. Yeah, possibly a pump up. Although open interest has been kind of weak. But as you can see, as we've been dropping down here, open interest has been decreasing, so it's been kind of a more bullish thing. Whenever price dumps and you see open interest decrease, so this is pretty bullish right here. Just seeing that, and then we can kind of pump in, going sideways, and open interest has been kind of going sideways. So really, it looks pretty bullish. Really, I love reading open interest. Really, this whole move up into November when we were at all-time highs, there wasn't really much open interest in it. Slowly loading. So as you can see right here, as we were pumping, open interest wasn't really doing much. And then of course this shook out a lot of people, this dropped down. And then as we started pumping again, slowly open interest started increasing. Then of course we started dropping and open interest really started coming down. A lot of traders coming out. This really stopped out a lot of people, shook out a lot of people. I remember this. 4th of May. I remember all my alerts went off during that time. I had like 20 alerts on my phone from TradingView. Just crushed through all the support. So to answer your question, possibly up. A ton of delta too. Just reading footprint bar. 58 million, 50 million. I mean, there's an outlier. I think this was... Okay, people were actually short in there in that. But nevertheless, next day we had 92 million, 72 million. Just kind of outweighing all of these shorts. Right here for this, the reason for this right here was a lot of just net longs getting stopped out. People who kind of longed from that January low. I know a lot of people kind of longed that area. But yeah, very interesting. I don't know, man. I usually don't really give people advice on whether to buy spot or not. But I think there's a big move coming. It's gotta be. As you can see right here, volume has been declining. Decline in volume. Price is kind of consolidating. Kind of the same thing that happened here, really. Decrease in volume. Guess that wasn't really a great example, but look for that buying volume. We'll look at a weekly level. So yeah, open interest has been just decreasing as we've been coming down, which is overall just bullish. I think we're just kind of losing momentum. Plus this whole week move up was very weak and not many buyers. Whereas like if you come back here, open interest increased dramatically, especially when we got to here. This move up was very strong. And then as we kind of went sideways, could see that open interest was kind of coming down. Price wasn't really moving much, but large decrease in open interest as we just kind of went sideways and then had a true all-time high. This was really just a short squeeze. As you can see right here, not too much volume, but a lot of positive delta just from people getting stopped out. But very interesting. But yeah. Alright, shorts are coming in. Open interest is increasing, so could possibly dump down. Just keep an eye on the volume. You don't want to see a lot of volume as we're kind of coming down. Volume is like momentum. Let me see here, go to the 5 minute. Yeah, net short's kind of opening up. My camera's so bad. It's very blurry. That's better. But yeah, a lot of shorts coming in right now. If you hold right control and click each one individually, it'll highlight. Oh, I haven't really done that, no. I think you just hold control and click each one. But I don't know. I haven't really done that. I do mind the slow way, kind of. Hey, look at that. That's pretty cool. Live on YouTube's. been streaming. 30 minutes, not bad, not bad. Wonder why longs are coming in. Yeah, so the deal with CVD is that you just want to look for hidden divergences. Don't look for regular divergences, just hidden divergences. So, let me try to find something like that. So what you're looking for is when price is making a higher low, and then divergence is making, or actually price is making a kind of a lower low or higher low, and then the CVD is kind of doing the opposite. Let me see here. And again, you can turn CVD on and off on the delta clusters just by going to the D bars, just clicking that on and off. I don't know, I can't really find any good ones. It doesn't happen too often. So I guess kind of right here, where we have price making lower highs as our CVD is coming up, that means there is possibly a large sell limit order just kind of absorbing all the longs and pushing price down. Didn't really work out too well. Or right here too. This is actually a good example. Price is making higher lows. See that? So yeah, price is making higher lows, and then we have CVD making higher highs. That means there's possibly a large limit order, short order, just kind of absorbing all these longs. And here you can see a whole bunch of longs just kind of coming in and not really moving or pushing price too much. So again, in extra charts you can't see limit orders, but you can get a good idea of if there is a large buyer there or not with CVD. So that's, holy cow. So that's the power of CVD pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty much it for CVD. Trap traders is when you see a whole bunch of just kind of clusters like this. There's a stacked, I call it stacked, amount of long orders here, and then the next candle down. So let's say this candle was kind of moved to this candle right here, and it kind of closed below that, and you see a whole bunch of shorts coming in, kind of trapping these traders, and price kind of comes down. What this causes is kind of a scenario where the trap traders here can either close their limit orders or just get liquidated, in which essentially when they close their limit orders or their long orders, it'll just kind of dump down price even more. So This isn't a good example. I want to take this as an example. Usually you want to see kind of open interest really doing nothing. But this was just kind of a stop loss hunt. So I wouldn't really take that as a too good of example. But yeah. Right now we're just kind of going sideways, kind of low volume. But yeah, you just kind of have to tie everything together. It takes a while to get used to, but in the end it's well worth it. Your trades will dramatically increase your win rate. You'll get a more feel of the market, kind of understand what's going on. The nice thing about Excel charts is that it kind of gives you a 3D view of candles. So like each candle, you can kind of see the amount of longs and shorts coming in, if people are getting stopped out or not, if traders are interested in this level. And kind of a more feel for volume, like momentum. So it's pretty useful. But yeah. Let's see here. Let's try to share this. This might be a little bit of a... We'll see who joins, man. Ask me some questions. But yeah, just hang in there, Jason. You'll get the hang of it. Let's see what's going on. But yeah, I didn't know I could make Discord mods. I was just like kind of monkeying around with the sort of the YouTube settings, and then I saw I could make people mods. So I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, we're just kind of going sideways right now. Not much volume. Yeah. Kind of rejecting off the daily point of control. Heck yeah, man. And if you buy a Lambo, take me for a ride. remember me. Remember your boy. I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, good luck to you if you can. It's going to take a lot of patience and discipline. It's really something I can't really teach. There's a certain point where you can only teach so much. Really, I'm just teaching kind of theory, and a lot of it's kind of applied, just knowing your inner self. You'll especially like learn a lot about yourself, especially in like top of the bull markets and just kind of the bear markets. But really, you've been trading through a bear market, a brutal bear market, so I think there's a good chance you'll make it. Really, the first 6 months of trading is the hardest. Then usually, like, there'll come like a time it's like where you kind of, it starts to click a little bit. You'll just wake up and you're like, wow, okay, I kind of know what I'm doing now. But again, as a long-term trader, you notice certain things don't work, and so you kind of have to switch. For a while, there was a time where the golden pocket wasn't really being respected with Bitcoin, but now the golden pocket kind of works a little bit more. Right now, I've noticed that the 0.5 fib level is well respected right now. Whereas the golden pocket isn't. I'm not noticing too many bounces from it, but right now we are getting pretty good confluence with a daily open, so could possibly we come down to that. But yeah, I've noticed there's not many ExoChart YouTubers out there really. A lot of paid people who want paid groups and whatnot. But yeah, we're slowly moving down here. Take a look at this. Kind of coming down. Nice volume here. You want to see nice volume as we're having negative delta. So this would have been a pretty good trade actually if we would have looked at the trend reversal chart. Nice rejection off the daily point of control. Right now I would have probably locked in profits. I mean, I played this. I don't know if I'll actually make a course. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a live trading group. But really posting your trades publicly, like as a signal, quote unquote, just adds more stress. It gets kind of stressful, especially when you're doing it for free. Let's see here what's going on with volume. Kind of low volume right now. Let's see. 33.50. We got a naked daily put of control at 33.50. Yeah, that might be significant. Decent volume. course, on Ethereum. Naked daily opponent control 2053. Do some more Ethereum updating. See here any new Solana. Oh yeah, we got one on Solana. 53.75. We'll go back and just kind of see. I'll probably stream for like 20 more minutes. I'm surprised more people aren't in here. But of course, I should have edited the description more. So yeah, we could slowly making our way down. Let me actually add an alert onto here. Low volume, low volume. I see that TradingView added an open interest, but it's not working for anything, not even the stock market. Could get a move up, pretty good volume. Let me do some stock market stuff. So we got that daily. Got this. Looking below us, we have actually, I'll just kind of move this one up. And right here. I mean, I guess I'm more of a part-time trader. But I can look at the charts all the time if I want. But always remember that trading is a business. Treat this as a business. So dedicate certain work hours to it. And make sure to take time off from it. But I do want to start like live streaming a lot more. I just can't really. But to answer your question, I'm not a full-time trader, really. I mean, yes, I can look at the charts all day. I have that freedom to do, but I can't like live stream and I can't really like do this during the whole day, if that makes sense. Yeah, but here we go, move down, move down. Let's see here. Still kind of low volume. A lot of shorts opened up though. This might still be like another hour. Waiting for the... Waiting for this. I may actually mark out this wick down here. This could be a swing failure pattern. I believe we have a buying tail right there too. Yeah, nice buying tail. 28,925. You know, it could be a possibility that we come down to the 786 even. I kind of want to see a retest of this buying tail right here. It's not too much volume here. I usually like to see nice volume within that buying tail. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah. Yesterday I took three. I took three trades. I'll actually show you. So I took this little long. Kind of ended up being a scalp, and then I did long from here a little bit. That was a little scalp, and then I did take right here. So I entered right here, and then I had a take profit set at this 382, but kind of front ran that and kind of dumped down even more. But yeah, I took three trades yesterday. Mondays are always fun to trade. Mondays and Tuesdays. And then you get wacky Wednesdays. There's so much volume on Wednesdays. I mean, I guess it can be a good and bad thing. You can probably take a sane amount of trades on Wednesdays. The amount of volume. Oh my. Oh yeah. Yeah, that happens. Here we go, nice volume. Good volume. I want it long right now. That's for sure. Yep, certainly a lot of momentum. So, all right, I think I'm gonna get going. I was hoping more people would show up, but yeah. So again, I'm just looking at that daily open when I see volume decreasing. So